What's just sort of an overview to keep in mind when structuring your signature talk?
Well, the first thing when it comes to picking topics, you need to think about the biggest pain point that people are having. And you need to think about, we call it in online marketing, the 2 a.m. test.
Mm-hmm.
And that 2 a.m. test is usually only around, I think, 5 things. I can't remember all 5 things off the top of my head, but one of the biggest ones is money, right? People don't lie in bed thinking about, oh, well, if I could just get myself on TV, or if I could just get in a magazine, or if I could just get on stage. They wake up and they think, how could I bring in an extra 6 figures in my business? How could I bring in 5 figures in revenue fast? How can I bring in some more sales fast? So think about in your industry, what is that number one pain point? Now, it's really important to understand that you are not your customer, okay? Mm-hmm. So what you think is their biggest pain point might not necessarily be their biggest pain point. And so it can be really handy to ring 10 to 20 of your ideal customers or existing customers if you have them, and then survey them and ask them and say, hey, look, I'm just doing some research. I'd love to find out on this topic, what would be the number one thing that you struggle with? And then you want to structure your signature topic around that biggest pain point. And something I love to do, because you also want to have a really sexy topic. And I find where a lot of speakers go wrong is this kind of ho-hum kind of topic. You want to create a topic that also invokes a sense of curiosity. Like, what is that? How do I do that? What does she mean by that? To make people lean in more instead of it's kind of just getting lost in all amongst the noise. And a cheat that I have, that I use when I'm coming up with different topic ideas, is I love to go to Amazon.com. I love to go to entrepreneurmagazine.com front cover. I go to the images of Entrepreneur Magazine. And I also use Google, and I search for workshops, talks, books, best-selling books and magazine covers in my industry, in my niche. And I look for sexy words that just kind of stand out and sizzle. And I look to incorporate those into my title, as well as what does my expertise and my background bring to it. So, for instance, one of the gorgeous women that I'm working with, she's a amazing leadership coach. And she comes from this ridiculous background where she has led Fortune 50 companies and been a VP, a vice president of a Fortune 50 company. But what I love about her unique story is that she was a triage and trauma nurse. So taken that history and talked about how you can triage your business to add an extra 6 figures. Now, when you think about triaging your business, you're thinking like, oh my goodness, where does my business, and that's not the exact title, by the way, but the word triage is in it, where does my business need triaging? Where is it critical? Like that one word unlocks this Pandora's box of, does my business need triaging? So you want to create this really sexy topic.